that can probably put programmers out of jobs very soon. So that's actually crazy. So, OpenAI has just released its new, highly anticipated Q-Star Strawberry model. Has all the hype been worth it? Well, I can say for sure that it's crazy good. And watch this video till the end to find out exactly why. Let's check out this blog post from OpenAI. So, introducing OpenAI O1 Preview, a new series of reasoning models for solving hard problems. So, here they're just saying that they've developed a new series of AI models designed to spend more time thinking before they respond. They can reason through complex tasks and solve harder problems than previous models. And they're releasing the first of this series in ChatGPT in their API too. This is a preview, and they expect regular updates to this model actually. So we've gotten a new model now, but we can expect that a new better version, full version of this model will come out very soon. So let's check out how it works. They're saying here that they've trained these models to spend more time thinking through problems before they respond, and that's much like a human would. Through training, they learn to refine their thinking process, try different strategies, and recognize their mistakes. So it's exactly what we do when we think about a problem too. Like we're applying different strategies and recognize, and they've kind of trained the model to do the similar kind of planning that we as humans. So in their tests, the next model update performs similar to PhD students on challenging benchmarks tasks in physics, chemistry, and biology. So this is actually crazy good if true, because imagine if you have a PhD in your pocket, in your phone, that you can access at any time. That would cause extreme changes in the world. So let's read further. They also found out that it excels in math and coding. In a qualifying exam for the International Mathematics Olympiad, GPT-4o correctly solved only 13% of problems, but the reasoning model actually scored 83%. So remember the DeepMind model that scored a silver medal on Mathematics Olympiad? So this is a comeback from OpenAI to that, because here they are also saying that their new model has achieved 83% in the Mathematics Olympiad. So their coding abilities were evaluated in contests and reached the 89th percentile in Codeforce's competitions. So, as an early model, it doesn't yet have many of the features that make ChatGPT useful, browsing the web for information and uploading files and images. But this will probably come later, because in their blog post they have said that. So let's now read their technical blog post. Learning to reason with LLMs. OpenAI ranks in the 89th percentile on competitive programming questions, places among the top 500 students in the US in the qualifier for the USA Math Olympiad, and exceeds human PhD level accuracy on benchmark of physics, biology, and chemistry problems. So yeah, they're saying the same thing, that it basically beats the Mathematics Olympiad with the 89%. It scores 89% on the Mathematics Olympiad, and it's actually a PhD level, has PhD level accuracy on benchmarks of physics and biology and chemistry. So yeah, here they're saying how they trained it to think. They say that they trained it with a large-scale reinforcement learning algorithm that teaches the model how to think productively using its chain of thought in a highly data-efficient training process. So they have found that the performance of it consistently improves with more reinforcement learning training. And here we can see this. There's two graphs. One aim accuracy during training. Here we can see it improves. Train time compute is increasing, and accuracy is increasing too. This actually looks a bit like an S curve, but it's still increasing. This actually looks a bit of an S curve too, but yeah, it's still increasing. They're a bit different, but yeah, this is aim accuracy at this time. This time compute increases and accuracy increases too. So yeah, performance smoothly improves for both train time and test time compute. So now let's check the crazy part. the evals. So here we can see it in the competition math, and here's the GPT-4o, which scores only 13%. And here's the O1 preview, which they have released now. It scores 56.7%. And here is the full version of O1 that we cannot access it right now, but OpenAI has said that they're planning to release it in the coming months. So this is the full version that we don't have access to now, but it scores 83.3%. So that's actually crazy good, because it actually comes very close to fully completing the math Olympiad. So soon we will need probably harder tests for math. That's true, if that's gonna keep increasing, and it probably will. So in competition code forces, it has achieved 89% compared to GPT-4o, so only 11. And we went in a few days from 11% to 62 on the current O1 preview that we have. But the O1 that they have internally actually scores 89. So imagine 89% on coding benchmark. That can probably put programmers out of jobs very soon if it continues to improve. Okay, so PhD level science questions. And here we can see GPT-4o, which scored 56.1%, O1 preview 78.3%, and O1, the full version that we don't have access to, but it actually is kinda, it's a bit lower on the score, and it's actually interesting why. Maybe the full version was trained on some kind of different problems? I don't know, but yeah, here we can see, here's the crazy part, the expert human is actually only 69.7%. So this is actually better than expert humans in PhD level science questions. So can we say that this is already ASI because it outperforms humans? Well, tell me in the comments what you think. So yes, O1 greatly improves over ChatGPT-4o when challenging reasoning benchmarks. Solid bars show pass on accuracy, and the shaded region shows the performance of majority vote consensus with 64 samples. Yeah, so here's another benchmark, and here we can see the math, ML benchmarks. Here's the math benchmark. Blue is GPT-4o, and red is O1 improvement. So yeah, on the math, previously we had GPT-4o, which scored 60.3%. And now we have the O1, which scores 94.8%. So we will probably soon need a new benchmark for math for sure, because these tests, the models that are coming out today are actually beating almost fully they're almost completing fully the math benchmarks. So that's actually crazy. And Math Vista 68.38, that was GPT-4o, and now it's 73.9, MMU 69.1 and 78.2, MMLU 88.0 and 92.3. And okay, so let's check out the PhD level science questions. Chemistry, GPT-4 is 4.2 and O1 is 64.7. Physics, it's actually really huge too, 92.8. So we'll soon need a new benchmark for physics too. Biology is 69, and that's not actually a big improvement from the GPT-4o. Maybe it was trained less on biology questions. But yeah, more probably on the physics questions, because the difference is kinda big here, but not so big here. Yeah, okay, exams. AP English language, so it remains the same. The AP physics, that's actually 20% improvement. AP English lit, not a huge improvement too. But yeah, these benchmarks are, I don't really know, these benchmarks, they're probably not that important. Okay, so let's check out what else they're saying here. So yeah, here they're saying the crazy part that was as I was talking. So yeah, here they're saying the crazy part that I was talking about too. So in many reasoning-heavy benchmarks, one rivals the performance of human experts. So can this actually be called AGI already? Like AGI is when a model outperforms or is at human level in every task. So this model is actually that. It outperforms human experts in PhD questions. So yeah, here they're saying how they've made this model to think through the problems before it answers your prompt. So much like how we think through the problems. Because before, the models were kind of just outputting the first thought that would come to their mind, so to say. But humans don't do that. So humans usually think a lot before they do something, and so they tried to apply the same to these models. So here they illustrate this by giving 2 examples. So this is a GPT-4o. So the prompt, it's kind of gibberish text here, and yeah, it is prompted to think step by step and use the example above to decode this. So they're telling it an encrypted message, this one here, and they're telling it that it means to think step by step. So this is deciphered as think step by step. And they're saying using the example above to decode, and they're saying use this example above to decode this message. So, and let's compare what these models have actually answered. So GPT-4o just goes on a step-by-step thinking process, and here it checks the example given. I'll input this text, output think step by step, examining the words, pattern will select the specific letters or transforming them. So it tries to decode by step-by-step process. So it's identifying possible word divisions. Yeah, here it shows what it thinks it could be, the possible divisions could be. However, to make a meaningful decoding, it would need more context. So it actually doesn't solve this problem. So let's check out what O1 preview does. So yeah, here they're giving it the same prompt, and to decode the given cipher text using the example provided, it will use the pattern identified in the example. So it actually uses some kind of tool, I think. Maybe it's just a code window. I don't know, but it's actually tries to decode it. So yes, here it considers here it looks at the example provided, and considers that it means to think step by step. And here it tries to come up with a decoding method. So it tries to pair the letters, convert each letter to its numerical position in the alphabet, convert each letter to its numerical position in the alphabet, tries to sum the numerical values of each pair, and compute the average of the sum. And then it converts the average back to a letter. So, and it tries to apply this method. So it breaks down the ciphertext into pairs. So here it comes up with these pairs. It gets the decoded letters, and it goes. It does the same to each word. Yeah, let's see what it has actually gotten in the end. Yeah. So decoded word strawberries. It actually comes up with an answer. Yeah. So yeah, this was actually this word. So it decodes here. So it decodes there are 3 R's in strawberry. So one has actually gotten an answer to this question. So that's crazy, because GPT-4o couldn't actually do it at all. One has answered it. So yeah, it means that there are 3 R's in strawberry. So from just this example, imagine, could you do that from this example alone? Could you decipher this text? Could you decipher that means there are 3 R's in strawberry? I mean, probably not. So these models are actually getting smarter than the average human, I would say. So now let's check out some of the official videos. So here we can see that it goes through its reasoning steps, tries to find the answer. Let's actually check out what it has come up with. So it does all the math, but it's thinking algorithm. And it gives the conclusion right here, and this answer, and they're actually saying that this answer is right. So yeah, this is some complicated math problem, and this model actually answers it correctly. So yeah, So let's now check how it's at programming. So here they're giving it a prompt to make a game called Squirrel Finder, and they're giving it a lot of instructions kinda. So yeah, let's see what it actually comes up with. So yeah, completed game.
This time I was hit by a strawberry. Let's try again. You can see that the strawberries are appearing, and let's see if I can win by finding the squirrel. Looks like I won.
So yeah, you can see that it made actually a real game and it actually works. Now let's check out how it answers the how many R's are in strawberry question. And it actually says that there are 2 R's in strawberry now. So yeah, now let's check out how it answers the how many R's are in strawberry question. And this time it actually says there are 3 R's in strawberry. But actually there are examples when it says that there are still 2 R's in strawberry, or just get it wrong some other way. So yeah, this time it answered correctly, but there are still times when this model gets it wrong too. So yeah, and another cool video that I have found online is that some people have made a working chess game with it. So yeah, let's check it out. So yeah, we can see it actually works. So that's pretty cool. So this model is actually available only through Plus subscription and theme subscription. And it's actually only 30 messages for O1 preview per week. And O1 mini is 50 messages per week. And it's only for Plus and team users. So it's not free, and it's only 30 or 50 for mini messages per week. So if you have a subscription, you can go on the ChatGPT website right now and check it out for yourself. But make sure to use these prompts for some useful tasks, because it's only 30 per week. But that's all I have for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Also, check out our Discord server. Until next videos.